What if we told you that we would personally coach you into achieving the best physique of your life in 16 weeks?
And one that you could actually maintain for years to come with or without a gym.
Would you take us up on that offer? You probably already know that cookie cutter programs and fad diets are not gonna get you to your dream physique, right? Otherwise, you would already be there.
That's probably why you guys are still watching this video. I'm sure you've thought to yourself before, if I just spend one more day in the gym or if I just hire a trainer, it's all just gonna come together for me. But don't worry, you're not alone. I used to think that too.
When it comes to burning fat and building muscle, we all know that it's not exercise alone. And this is coming from two of the top personal trainers in Hollywood.
Yeah, so what you really want to think about is that if you have a trainer, let's say for 2 hours a week, that leaves you with 166 hours in your week that you're not with that person. And those are the hours that are really going to make the difference for you, because those are where we're going to be focusing on your food quality, eating for your body type, gut health, sleep, water intake, the things that are actually going to make the difference and get you from point A to point B.
The truth is that every single body is different. So that's why we came up with our custom FT5 method, a customized and holistic approach that will take into consideration:
Number one, your starting point, what you've tried and where you are currently.
Number two, why you feel stuck, really digging into what you've tried before and what has and hasn't worked for you.
Number three, what's feasible? We've worked with so many high-level executives, accountants, doctors. These people don't have 2 to 3 hours a day to spend in the gym, so we've worked on a plan that's actually sustainable for them, that fits within their lifestyle and still gets them to their dream physique.
Number four, your age, your metabolism, your cooking abilities, your preferences, your workout style and intensity, and hundreds of other variables that go into creating a plan that's sustainable for you.
And allow you to finally reach your dream physique in a way that's effective and actually feasible within your lifestyle. But hey, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I'm Eric Janicki.
And I'm Alina, and we're co-founders of Faction Training.
I've won multiple bodybuilding competitions and I'm a WBFF pro. I'm also a top tier private trainer in West Hollywood, which is one of the most competitive markets in the world. And I specialize in lean muscle mass gaining.
And I'm an accomplished nutrition coach and top level private trainer here in West Hollywood as well, with years of experience having worked with thousands of clients on achieving their goal physiques, performance levels, and quality of life.
We have assembled a team of 5 amazing coaches with over 35 years of training experience, all with expertise in specializing in specific facets of your program, whether that be nutrition, mobility, or accountability.
And over the past few years, we've helped hundreds of men and women achieve their dream physique and best quality of life using our science-backed FT5 approach to custom body transformations.
Like Colin, who came to us under eating, consuming 1,600 calories, thinking that was the way to his dream physique. We quickly stepped in, boosted his metabolism, optimized his workouts, and fast forward 16 weeks, he was leaner, eating over twice as much. Even more astounding, he's growing lean mass and staying just as lean now, eating roughly 6,000 calories after being with us for almost 9 months.
Or like Mark, who came to us with the idea that he couldn't eat carbs and get leaner. His results speak for themselves. At over 60, we optimized his metabolism using progressive caloric and carbohydrate modulation, sustainable time under tension training, and something that actually fit within his busy lifestyle. He's a great example of someone who didn't lack the work ethic, but instead the direction necessary to succeed.
Lastly, take Monty. He was doing jiu-jitsu, lifting, and very active on very low calories. You could see in his before picture that he didn't have the shape expected of someone so active. We flipped the script for him, he trusted the process, and he reaped the benefits. Eating twice as much, he now has the body of a Greek god at almost the same body weight. And before our program, so many of our clients had tried cookie cutter plans and been burned by them and left to think that they had to have super restrictive eating patterns in order to succeed. They had to work out for hours and hours a day, and they could never enjoy vacations or time out with their friends and family. So what if I told you could still get into shape while still enjoying time out with friends and actually having a social life, not having to follow a super restricted caloric plan or what some diet app is going to tell you, and give you something that's actually going to be enjoyable and sustainable for the long run? And this is why we created the Faction Training 16-week intensive. And before you guys turn this off, this is not some 45-minute HIIT workout that you're gonna do 2 to 3 times, get hurt, and give up. This is gonna be completely customized to you. And this is the most effective method we've discovered that will decrease unwanted body fat without eliminating major food groups like carbohydrates. 2, gain muscle without hours and hours in the gym. 3, increase your energy that will make other facets of your life easier. And number 4 is make it sustainable so you'll never have to suffer your worst health again. And the best part about this program is because we lean so heavily on our nutritional protocols is that you can get into the best shape of your life with or without the gym. Take Alex, for example, that during quarantine with no gym got absolutely diced and in the best shape of his life. And he's not alone. There was hundreds and hundreds of clients we had during quarantine make tremendous results, even with home workouts.
So I know you guys are probably thinking this is gonna be a lot of work, but here's the truth. Anything in life worth having takes work, right?
That being said, more time spent doesn't always equate to better results. So many people try to just go too hard, too fast, which just causes them to burn out.
We take hundreds of factors into account to figure out the best training regimen for you, and from there, how to continuously scale so that you get the best possible results.
So I know we've talked a lot about optimizing your metabolism. So let's go on the flip side. Why is undereating so harmful?
1, slower metabolism means lousy side effects. With too few calories to power through everything that you need daily, things start to shut down. You start to feel like you're in a brain fog. Everything in your body kind of takes a turn for the worse. Short term, you feel irritable, sluggish, and apathetic, and just like you can't get through the day. The hard part is that once you start to undereat for a very long time, sometimes it might take a bit of time to heal your body before you start seeing the results you want.
Number 2 is the loss of valuable muscle mass. When people undereat and specifically restrict their carbohydrates, what happens is your body will actually lose muscle mass as you work out, even if you are lifting weights, because you don't have the proper nutrition to back that type of exercise. And why that is so harmful is because your muscle is indicative and the driver of a main portion of your caloric burn for the day. So if you break down your muscle, you're going to slow down your metabolism and it's going to hurt you big time in the long run.
Number 3, you're at a much higher risk of nutrient deficiencies. Limiting carbs and calories in general means you're probably also limiting not only the amount of food, but the diversity of food that you're eating. A lot of the nutrients that we need comes from the foods that we eat daily. So unfortunately, once again, you will see a significant amount of breakdown throughout the body in various different areas when you start to cut out a lot of those foods.
So how do we break this cycle? So number 1, progressive caloric modulation. I know that's a mouthful, but basically what that stands for is progression over time. Our bodies are very adaptive and they adapt to what we give them. So what we want to do is listen to your body over time. And I tell people the magic of our protocol isn't in our day 1 plan. It's about how we move your body over time, how we listen to you, and how we make it more and more feasible within your lifestyle.
Number 2, an effective training system. We understand that sometimes less is more, and quite often, most of you guys are doing way too much cardio and way too much exercise in order to actually achieve your goals. Your program will be made to not only be results driven, but also factor in your likes and dislikes, the equipment that you have access to, any movement limitations, and how we can best progress your performance and physique over time. This is then paired with a mobility program from our full-time mobility expert in order to make sure that we keep you safe, prevent any injuries, and work on correcting things that may have been damaged in the past.
Number 3, the scheduling revolution. We know that you are a busy working professional and you need something that's going to fit within your lifestyle. So we help you with timing of your workouts, with your meal prep, to become as efficient as possible to make this very, very sustainable and something that's not going to be an add-on in your life for a few months, but something that you can actually maintain for the rest of your life.
Number 4, optimization. Over time, this is where the magic of the coaching comes in. The more you communicate and the more we learn about you, the more we can customize your program and make sure that we're constantly honing in on things that are working versus things that are not working. We'll figure out what exercise protocols you respond best to, how many calories and macronutrients you should be eating, and we'll constantly scale that number up. And that's where it gets fun. You start to get to eat a lot more food and look better and better over time.
Number 5, sustainability. The premise upon which this program is predicated is that of education. We want you to fully understand the why behind the what of your program as you progress through, so you can take everything we've taught you and run with it. We don't want you to feel lost at the end of your program. So many programs that you're going to do online are just going to hand you something cookie cutter. You might be able to follow it for 3, 6, 12 weeks, but then what? you don't know the principles behind it, so you don't know how to make variations, you don't know how to give yourself that variety to make it sustainable. So we really want to focus on that educational component. Getting in shape should be effective, but also enjoyable and not suck up all of your time. When you're ready to stop wondering when or if you're ever going to reach your health goals, and you want to take the next step with a team of coaches that actually care about your results, go ahead and click that link below.
Fill out the short application on our page to speak with a member on our team. On this short call, we will
provide insight and gain a lot of information that's going to help us as coaches create the most custom plan for you possible, and something that's going to help you succeed long term.
And create a custom plan of action just for you.
But if you guys are seeing this video, it means we have open spots. We do not run the volume model. We only open our door to a few new clients at a time. So if you're seeing this, go and click that link today. Schedule a call with the team before it's too late. We do fill up, so go schedule that call. Do not waste time, and let's start building your dream physique today.